Bon matin tout le monde. J'espère que vous allez bien. And yes, as you can see, it is my avatar that is here and not me personally. If you want to see my face, you will have to go on to Melissa Jane's channel and see me there. That was a one time special, not something that I look to do on a regular basis. So, as promised, based on popular demand, this morning I'm starting my new series where I read a book with you guys for half an hour, three times a day. You'll notice that a video also was just released at about the same time where it's a meditation music for 3 hours. So that's just to give you guys an idea of what kind of music I'll be playing during my half an hour break, but it's also the kind of music that if you want to have some kind of relaxing music or what have you while you're praying, while you're meditating, while you're reading a book, whether it's with me during this show or any other time, feel free to listen to that video as well. So I hope all of you are still recovering from Thanksgiving, which I believe for you in the US was on Thursday. So today, we my plan for the first episode is really just me introducing the series with you guys and introducing the book that we're going to, or in this case, the series of books that we're going to start this series with. It's really going to be me talking a little bit for half an hour, and then after that next episode on Tuesday, that's when we're actually going to formally start reading. Yes, thank you, Blind Guy, his wife, their life, for being here and for enjoying the music. I hope you guys like it. And again, like I said, feel free to listen to it either during this episode or any other time that you feel that you need a little bit more relax and stuff. There's going to be two other videos of the same kind that will air on my next episode of this series and the episode after. So today I'll play a little bit of it just so that you guys have a sense of what the music sounds like. Um, but basically, like I said, today, this first episode of this series is really to introduce the series and the book that we're going to be reading together. Now, the first thing that I have to tell you guys is that I won't be reading the actual book out loud. Not because I don't want to, but simply because you need special licensing rights to do so. Because obviously, this book is not copyright free. It is a copywritten material. Consequently, you need special authorization to be able to read it out loud. I'm able to read a little bit of it for educational purposes, etc. But I'm not able to read the entire book. Hello, good morning, trash can waves. Yes, I'm a big chicken. You guys have to get used to the fact that no, you're not going to see me on camera on a regular basis. If you want to see my face, you're going to have to go on Melissa Jane's channel and watch the clip. Give her some view time as well. Don't worry, Josh. I know you're joking, but you guys know how I roll here already. All right. So, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play a little bit of that song that like I said, I aired. That basically is now should be available for you guys to listen to, which is something I did buy and pay for on Fiverr. So if you guys, excuse me, if you guys enjoy it, feel free to go on Fiverr. I'll try to put in the description later on the actual person that I paid to make this music because for me to I'm artistic, but not to the point where I can make my own music. That's not, unfortunately, one of my skills. So I did have to pay somebody to do this. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and listen to a little bit of it in a second here. And I do hope that you guys enjoyed. And that's basically the music that I'll be, this and two other videos is the music that I'll be using to sort of play in the background while I'm reading as well. Because obviously, quote unquote, having dead air is um, not the kind of thing that you go on YouTube for, right? We want to hear something, either a person talking or music playing in the background, right? So I'm just going to get to the video here, guys. Give me a moment. It won't be too much longer. So basically, you guys hopefully will listen to it and enjoy it. Okay. Just put that here. And we're just going to, yeah, got my 10K from my imaginary quote unquote sugar daddy. Oh, but hey, gotta make money somehow. Gotta make money somehow. All right, so I'm just going to share the screen. And don't worry, since I bought and paid for it, I obviously can play it on YouTube without any problems. So I'm not really worried about getting copyrighted since it's my video. So that is, I'll just stop that. So that is the music that will be playing in the background of my videos whenever I do um, these these videos. Of course, I got paid, Trash Can. You know it. It's all about the money, isn't it, on YouTube? No, no, I did that in part to help celebrate a little bit. Um, Melissa Jane going into the 500s and finally getting her YouTube community tab. But also, of course, I was double dared. So, you know how it goes in the YouTube streets. When you get double dared, you have to either give it up or permanently be known as a chicken. And I'm no chicken. So, there you go. That's how it works in the world. Hello, big time drum. We're going to practice a little bit of French since big time drum insists on having this in French. So she stole my thunder. Bonjour, ma belle chérie amant. No, that's not right. D'infiltration. That's not the right word there. I'm going to tell you that right now. Magic Mike. Vous avez manqué votre micro magique ou les speedos. So what he's saying here is, hello, good morning, my lovely dear lover or darling, I guess would be. Defiltration is infiltration. Not quite. I don't think that's quite what you wanted to say. I'm not too sure what you wanted to say with that word. Vous avez manqué votre micro magique. You missed your magic microphone or the speedos. I missed. I didn't have my speedos. I tried to find the right color and nothing was really highlighting my eyes, as they say, very well. So unfortunately, back to quote unquote hiding in the darkness. So you guys, if you want to see me on my beautiful face and my beautiful face, I should say, you're gonna have to give Melissa Jane some watch time and go on to her last live to see me there. So, on with our new series. As I said, by popular demand, we're going to be reading together Game of Thrones. And as I said, I won't actually be reading it out loud since I need special licenses for that. I'm simply going to set up a camera at one point. So, for Tuesday, where you guys will see my hands. So you will have the luxury of seeing my hands, excuse me, but not my face. Okay, so I'll put up the camera in such a way that you'll see me holding the book, reading it, but you won't hear me. So that's why I bought and paid for that music, so that way you guys can read with music behind you. Yeah. The girls, yes, the girls were out. So if you guys want to enjoy seeing my face and or the girls, you guys have to give Melissa some watch time. Okay. So all right. So by popular demand on my stream a couple streams ago, I did a little poll where 15 people voted, and I put up four choices. I put up my personal, what was supposed to be my original choice was Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, 1984, The Art of War, and Game of Thrones. The winner out of the four was, of course, as you guys have probably figured out right now, I don't even really need me to tell you, is of course Game of Thrones with 50% of the votes. Art of War got 28%, 1984 got 14%, and my choice got 7%, Sir Gawain. So, of course, I had to go with popular demand. Now, of course, since this is a series of five books that are good, depending on the version of the book that you guys got or have, it's anywhere from about 300 pages to about 700 pages each book. So, this is going to be a fairly long series. I might, uh, you know, read the first book, let's say, and then put it down and go to other books and then pick up the second one and so on and so forth. So we'll at least start with the very first book in this series. Um, Now, uh, the Game of Thrones book series consists at the moment of five books, which are, of course, the first one is called, of course, Game of Thrones, which was published back in 1996. The second one, A Clash of Kings, came out 2 years later in 1998. A Storm of Swords came out 2 years later after that, so 4 years from the original, A Storm of Swords in 2000. And then in 2005, so it's been quite a few years, so it's been 9 years since the series started. The next book, the fourth one, A Feast of Crows, Four Crows, came out. Then A Dance with Dragons came out in 2011. So I believe this is about when, I think 2005 is about when the TV show came out, which is why there was a lot longer distance between each of the books, simply because he was also contributing to the show. Um, I can potentially do a tie in later on with my other series where I talk about books and movies with the show. I don't have HBO myself, and I might just go in to get, they usually offer like a 1 month free kind of thing. So I might do that, might get the 1 month free, watch the Game of Thrones show in a month or something, like watch it in a weekend or something like that, take a whole bunch of notes and then close my membership, or try to find a place where I can watch it for free or what have you. I'll see. Or maybe if somebody is generous and has the HBO membership and is willing to say, hey, I accidentally left you the username and password, I might do it that way as well. Now, there are two other books that will come out eventually. I'm seeing here Winter. I assume it's winter of 2021. So sometime this year, there's going to be the next one, which is called The Winds of Winter. And then the last book, well, at least that's what it says here, or at least it seems like it. Who knows? Maybe George R. Martin might come out with another one. It's going to come out in the spring. I imagine sometime the spring of 2022, which is going to be called A Dream of Spring, which of course makes sense since one is coming out during the winter and the word winter would be involved. And then um, the spring, well, spring and spring, right? Now, I have to admit, I have not read the book. I started reading it a little bit, like the first page or two, and basically put it down. I wasn't really that impressed by it personally so far from the page and a half that I read. I haven't watched the show either. I've seen only a few little clips here and there of it, so I don't really know a whole lot about the book nor the movie. Um, the little I do know is that George R. R. Martin apparently is a very secluded gentleman who spends a lot of his time just doing his craft, so writing books and so forth. Now I'm going to show you which version I have, so that way you guys have a sense of why, um, why I was saying before that some of the versions were 500 pages, 300. Some of them were about 700. Uh, you know, 700 pages. So the version I got, I'm going to show you guys in a moment here. Give me a second, guys. Just getting the tab. So as you can see, this is the version I have, which is the leather cloth box set. This is the version I'll be reading personally. No, I did not get it for Barnes and Nobles. Canada does not have Barnes and Nobles. I got it through Amazon. Okay. So this is the version I have. So obviously, I semi regret only because, well, I'll be missing two of the books. So basically, once those two come out, I will have to buy them individually rather than buy the box set. Okay, or rebuy the box set with those two books in it. Okay, so this is the version that I bought. So obviously, as you can see, they're like I said, leather cloth, and the books tend to be smaller, physically smaller. So basically, rather than being about 300 pages or so, give or take, they're now 700 pages. So they're smaller but doubled up. So it's a bit annoying for that, but it's okay. I'll manage. It's still the same content, so it doesn't really matter. All right, so this is the version I have, but for me, regardless of what version you guys have, whether you have this, whether you're sitting down to read a different book, to me, that's not really what matters. The whole point of this series, for me, is that we take the time out of our busy days to sit down and read. Okay, regardless of whether it is my book that I suggested, whether it's Game of Thrones, whether it's another book, or you just want to take the time to listen to the music and meditate or pray. Regardless of what the situation is, for me, it's the goal isn't that you have to read or else. The goal is that you do take that time in your day to sort of sit down and relax. you know it would be nice if you guys did read the book while I was reading it, and it is a physical book. It would be nice. But again, I'm not here to force anybody to do things that they don't want to do. Okay. So again, don't feel like um, you know, you have to do what I do or what I tell you guys to do. Okay. So pretty much that's it. Like I said, this first episode really wasn't it's not going to be a 3 hour long. I'm not going to actually start reading the book with you guys. I do guys want to give you guys a chance to know what you're getting yourself into. Let me know, guys, in the chat. Trash Can Waves, Magic Mike, and Blind Guy, his wife, their life, if you guys have the book, or if you guys will be reading a different book. Do let me know one way or the other. It'd be nice to know if I'm the only one reading it, or if you guys will be reading something else, or you guys will be reading it with me, I should say. So basically, the version, like I said, I have is the leather cloth version, which I'll have to see if it tells me what dimensions it are, but it's a fairly small book. There's basically a total of, including the description of the houses, it's a total of 835 pages. Okay, it's from Bantam Books in New York. Okay, and basically the title of it is officially A Game of Thrones, Book One of A Song of Ice and Fire by George R. R. Martin. Um, this special edition came out in 2015, and of course, it has its usual warning that any names, places, and characters are through the author's imaginations and don't represent any individual person. But I have a funny feeling there's probably a few people after this book came out and became very popular, mostly probably due to the TV show, that you probably did have a few people naming their kids after some of the characters. You should force us. I don't force anybody. It's better to come up and read because you give a better connect. No, no. I'm not gonna cam up. I've told you guys. You see, it's like when people are single. It's like when do you get married? When you get married, when you have the kid, when you have the first kid, when you have more kids. That we have 10 kids. When are you having grandkids? You guys always want more, more, more. That's why you can't give in to popular demand all the time. So yeah, so that's basically it for today, guys. I do have two other live streams tonight, today, I should say. One at 6 p.m., which will be my continuation, was supposed to be my episode, my live stream that I was supposed to do last night, where I'm going to continue talking about Cowboy Bebop. And then my third live stream tonight at 7:30, which will be, of course, my French lesson. Yes, and yeah, I did. I gave you guys options, and the pay me 10K was an option, and the second option was that the crime dame, or known as also as criminal online. And hopefully she does do it where she, excuse me guys, she does talk about how she went out with a guy. I don't know for how long, how they met. That's the whole point. That she's going to talk about her ex-boyfriend, who is a cop, or at least was a cop while she was dating him. And we basically, hey, we want the whole story behind you in that relationship. And of course, the third option was, um, well, Patrice, big time, uh, big time Mike, um, Melissa Jane, all sing, and that's what they did. Now, I would like them to formally sing, and have David Hunt playing piano and Magic Mike playing the drums. It would be nice to actually see them singing and doing some music together. So let's see the hands and how it goes. Yes, that will be the next episode. Today, like I said, was really more just me introducing the series to you guys and giving a quick introduction to the book that we'll be reading together tonight. And thank you, Blind Guy, his wife, their life, for letting me know that at least you have the ebook and that hopefully you'll be reading it with me started on Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. Okay, so that's basically how it's going to go. We'll introduce the book, we'll read the book together. So, and then after that, we'll, on the last episode, when I see that, okay, it's guaranteed in the last half hour that we're going to be finishing the book together, I'll put out another poll with what we're going to potentially read next. All right. So that's essentially how it's going to go. Now, if at one point during, you know, during this reading, you guys said, okay, you know what, we're kind of bored with Game of Thrones, or hey, we really love the series, keep it going. We want you to read the second book in the series. Um, Yes, you can definitely propose it. No, you cannot propose requests that I cam up. That's you're gonna have to if you guys want me here, okay, we're gonna do it this way. I'm gonna make a poll, and this is what's gonna have to happen. You guys want me to cam up again, either for this series or permanently. I'm gonna put up a poll, and you guys are gonna have to put your money where your mouth is, as they say, because it's very easy for you guys to ask for what I want. I want this, I want that, etc. So I'm going to end this poll here that's going on now. Thank you for everybody who participated in that first poll. I'm just waiting for the results to come up here, guys. I'm also going to take a little bit of my tea. And of course, 100% of everybody, the two people who voted said, yes, sir, I'm going to cam up. Okay, if you guys want me to cam up, this will be my next question to you guys. And you guys are going to have to answer. And what you guys answer is what's going to have to happen in order for me to cam up. So if you guys are serious, okay, about me camming up, you're going to have to put your money where your mouth is. So I'm going to go quiet for a little bit. In fact, you know what? Since I said I don't really like dead air, where is it? Okay, still there. I'm going to put my music up a little bit. Cam up for life. Well, okay, if it's cam up for life, we're going to have to put the stakes a little higher then in that case. Okay. So I'm just going to put up the music, guys, while I type out my poll, so that way you guys have something to listen to while I do my poll. So there's the 1 second, guys. Mm, there we are. There we are. Sorry, it took me a lot longer. Yes, I was writing an essay, big time drum. So the new poll is up. Good morning, Princess C. Glad to see you here. So, you guys that were here before, you guys know that if you want me to cam up for life, this is what I expect of you guys. Princess C, to give you a little context, of course, last night I did cam up on Melissa Jane's channel. So, if you want to see my face, you're going to have to go onto her channel to see that. But everybody here, of course, saw it. I'm not too sure if you did, Princess, or not. But they of course saw me and was like, "Ah, we want you to cam up for life. We want to cam up for life." So if you guys want me to cam up for life, you guys see the poll. That's what's gonna have to happen in order for me to cam up permanently. So you guys want to see me? This is what I expect. You guys tell me what you want now, right? As the saying goes, put your money where your mouth is, right? It's very easy for you guys to come out here and, hey, we want this, we want this. Okay, let's see if you really want it. Let's see how badly you guys really want it, right? So we'll see what you guys have to say and how things will go. So if you guys can get that done, all right, it's up to you guys. It's up to you guys. So I leave it in your hands to see where you guys want to go with this, right? So let's just see. Okay. Let me just get back to the video on YouTube as well so I can see how you guys are answering the poll. If YouTube wants to cooperate. Yeah, Princess C did do an icon change. Yeah. What trash can waves? What emojis are you using? big big time drama, I guess. Yes. Yeah, we do want Big Time Drum in his speedos for half an hour, but that doesn't seem to be the one that's what. So so far the one that's leading is of course Melissa and Patrice singing for half an hour, and it has to be on video, guys. Okay, so it's not just we hear you guys in the background or whatever. It has to be of them actually singing on camera for half an hour. So far that's what seems to be winning. Sorry, guys, I just had to take a little sip of my tea again. I also semi just woke up maybe 20 minutes before starting this video. So, yes. Personally, Princess C, I like your previous icon better, personally, but I can't speak for everybody else. So, we got 3 votes. I assume that was Trash Can Waves, one guy. Is there anybody else here? Thought I had seen somebody else here as well. I know that probably before the Billions had a longer live stream last night. Okay, so I think it really is just the 3 of you that are here. So, okay, not a problem. So you guys now know I'm gonna end the poll since it's just the 3 of you. You're very welcome, Princess C. So you guys now know what needs to happen. So you guys are gonna have to get. So um, that's the vote. So 33% of you wanted Magic Mike to be on camera with his speedos for an hour. 66%, so two of the three of you wanted Melissa and Patrice singing for half an hour on camera. So you guys now have to go get those two to be on camera singing for half an hour. That's what I require. If it doesn't happen, I don't come up. That simple, guys. So I'll let you guys figure that out. And yeah, and that's it. So basically, that's the whole episode this morning, guys. Next episode, that's when we're going to formally start reading the book together. As I indicated before, Princesses, since I know that you came in at the last minute, basically, this series is one where I want to encourage people to just take some time to sit down and read, whether it's the physical book, the ebook, or even if you really wanted to listen to the audible, or just take that half an hour to, meditate and think or pray or whatever works for you, right? My objective is really to get people to sit down and read because I know personally I don't read as much as I would like to. So having this time where I'm sitting down with you guys 3 times a week and reading not only gives me that opportunity to do so, but hopefully gives you guys the opportunity to do so as well. And of course, I try to take books that we're all interested in, which is why it's a popular vote. But um, even if you guys have another book or something else that you'd rather read, a magazine, a newspaper, whatever, for me it doesn't really matter what you're reading as long as you guys are sitting down and reading. Okay, so that's pretty much it, and I'll let you guys um, go. I will be going live later on today as well. So this is a temporary goodbye, just just for today. Big time drama. I don't know how easy it's gonna be for them to come up and and do the song, but we'll see. Yes, Princess C. Yeah, we're definitely not reading as much as we would like to. And even though I do technically have time, I often use excuses not to read. All right, so that's the whole point of the series. So every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, we will be reading together for half an hour. That's it. I mean, I'm not expecting a whole lot here, guys. If it does encourage you guys to read more, great, fantastic. If you guys say, you know what, we'd rather it be an hour, or we rather it be 5 times a week, or 7 times a week, or later in the day, I'm open for suggestions. But actually, before I end this stream, is it time for so long? Yeah. Before the end of the stream, we're going to let me get back to it. We're going to do our 13th place pony if you guys really want to. So let me go into. I have to find the right thing. Yes, there we are. We're going to pick that one. So if you guys want to uh, rig the giveaway today, it's the hashtag is going to be hashtag uh, not on cam. So hashtag not on cam if you guys want to rig today's giveaway. Of course, it's a joke, guys. Come on, try to participate in the giveaway, please, guys. Please, please, pretty please. Or else it's just gonna be me. As you can see, I already put in the hashtag. So hashtag not on cam is the giveaway for today's episode. I already put it in the chat for anyone who wants to participate in today's giveaway, where you win, or I should say, rig your chance of winning your 13th place Pony. Thank you, Trascan Waves. In the meantime, as well, while I let because there are apparently five of you here now, while the others of you, what the giveaway is? The giveaway, Big Time Mike, is your chance to brag that you rigged a giveaway in your favor. That's the giveaway. Okay. So yeah, so it's that simple. So while I think there's Princess C, you put in yours. I think there's only Blind Guy, his wife, that has not put it in yet. So Laquita and or Corey, if you guys want to have your chance of winning the giveaway, please put that in. Hey JPam, how you doing? JP, hope you're doing very well today. Thank you for putting in the hashtag. And I'm just going to take a moment, guys, to put in, oh, thank you, Blind Guy, his wife, their lives. So I'm just going to take half a second to thank my most recent sponsor, who is, of course, Lashes Journey, who's my unofficial manager. She's going around working hard, promoting me like there's no tomorrow. So I do want to take time to thank her for doing so.
Hey. So that was my coming to America story, guys. I hope you like it, and that's it. It's a it's a blessing to be here in America.
Hello, and of course, speak of the devil, as they say, Lashes Journey is here. Thank you again, Lashes, for being here this morning with me, and of course, for being my unofficial official manager, and for being my second sponsor. If you want to, Lashes, please put in not on cam, hashtag not on cam. So what you see that I put up above. If you want to participate in my giveaway, where you have bragging rights to say that you rigged the giveaway in your favor. JP, how's my spirit? I'm doing very well today. I hope you're doing just as well, basically. So JP, technically you guys came in near the end. I was about ready to finish off this live stream, but I'll repeat a little bit just so that you guys know a little bit of what's going on. So it's nothing complicated. So Lashes, I'm just gonna put it on the bottom here so you can see what the hashtag is if you can. So that hashtag, not on cam, if you want to win your bragging rights that you rigged the giveaway in your favor and were able to um, rig it so that you can win. Because here, unlike Blind Guy, no, obviously here we admit that it's very much rigged. Okay. So JP and Lashes, basically, this is the introductory video of my new series where we're going to read the book series, the Game of A Game of Thrones, or the Game of Thrones. Um, so basically, I was just talking a little bit about the books, which ones they are, the fact that there's five of them right now that are currently published, two more that are going to come out either this year and or next year. Okay. The version that I'm going to be reading is the leather bound version, which is a smaller, more pocketbook sized version. The first one, which is called A Game of Thrones, is technically 835 pages, which includes the appendix, which describes the houses of found in the Game of Thrones. So I won't be giving my critical review of the books, unlike the other series that I have that talk about books or movies, where I'm giving you guys my personal opinion, or I'm having you guys, um, or that you guys know my opinion about the book or about the movie that I'm presenting. In this series, it's more me taking the time to sit down and read for half an hour. So I'm going to be setting up a camera in such a way that you guys will see my hands and the book, nothing else, nothing else, Magic Mike, and you guys will hopefully read the book with me. I might do a tie-in once I've read at least the first book into my other series where I do talk about the books and so forth. So if you want my opinion, those are going to be the ones where um, I'm going to be, you know, talking about it. All right. So I'll do the giveaway since I don't want to delay your days any further. So just give me a second to get everything organized here. All right, so I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Yes, Lashes drive safe. I need my biggest fan and manager to be getting home safe and sound. I enjoyed watching your lives of you in Universal. It seemed very fun and really the kind of day I would have enjoyed, especially as a kid, doing that. All right, so we have our giveaway. 7 of you entered, and let's see who bribed me well enough to win the hashtag not on cam draw tonight. So in 10 potatoes, we're going to find out who got 9 potatoes or 8 of them. Maybe they got 7. I don't know how many potatoes. 6? Maybe 5. I don't know. 52? No, 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 no. 4. 4 potatoes. 4 potatoes. 3 3/4? 3? 2 2 2 2 and a half? 2 1/4? 2 1/8? One potato. Big tie, princessy, blind guy with lashes, trash can. She stole my thunder. Lashes journey. She stole my thunder. I rigged it in my favor. That's right, guys. I got it. I mean, oh, thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh, isn't it wonderful? Yeah, of course, I rigged it in my own favor. Of course. Don't be mad. Don't be jealous. You guys did not pay me enough. Why? Why are you booing me? Yes, I got my counting skills from Guy Fieri. That's why I rigged it because I was setting everything up to win the, you know, the giveaway on my own. That's right. That's right. I rigged it for myself. Yeah, exactly, Liquida. Your secret is out. We all know there is definitely a way. Liquida won't ever admit it, but she knows what button she has to press in order for her to win it or for a particular person to win it. She knows what button is. I won't tell because, it is a secret and I don't want everybody to know about it, but there definitely is a way to win it. Of course, we kid here, guys. Obviously, all of this is in fun and games, and we're doing this really just to have a good time together, guys. But don't let Liquida give you guys too much of a hard time. She did bribe me a time to win it as well, and so did Friendsgiving also win it as well. Yes, definitely. Blind guy, his wife, their life. Mum is the word. We won't tell a soul of how we rig it. I mean, how we put everything in your favor to win. So that's it for this morning, guys. Like I said, I just really wanted to quickly introduce this new series and the book that we'll be reading together. So I will be having 2 more lives today, one at 6 p.m., which is going to be a relatively shorter one, where I'll be talking about the TV series Cowboy Bebop, the cartoon version. If I have time, I'll try to watch the live action version of it on Netflix, hopefully. Oh, okay. I didn't know that big time drum. I'll definitely change that later on. And then later on at 7:30 tonight, I will be having my French episode with you. Sorry, with you guys, where I'll be talking about French and teaching you guys some of it. Maybe I might tie it in and have a few words from the Game of Thrones in its to sort of tie in with all of my series. Unfortunately, Big Time Drum Canada does not allow Cash App, so we don't have that here. So unfortunately, can't do Cash App. I'm half tempted of doing Buy Me a Coffee, but the only reason why I don't like doing things like Buy Me a Coffee or Cash App or all these kinds of things, I try to keep it down to a minimum because every time people donate money, whether it's to PayPal, to Cash App, to Buy Me a Coffee, or whatever it is, all these companies get a percentage of it, right? So I get that they have to make money too, and I kind of want to minimize. Like, if you guys are sending me $1 to three different amps, out of the dollar, I might get 75 cents, let's say fictitiously. So even though I appreciate getting money, I also want to make sure that the least amount of money is going to the least amount of these big companies. So if I can quote unquote funnel all the money into one organization and minimize the amount of money going to different companies, for me and my mentality, that's right or wrong, for better for worse. That's how I think of it. Yeah, no, you're right. And again, it's not about the money. For me, even if you guys are sending me $1, I'd rather get 75 cents than nothing at all. But I'd really just like to maximize that as much as possible. Efficiency, right? Efficiency. So that's it for me today, this morning. I'll see you guys hopefully tonight at 6 p.m. for my conversation about Cowboy Bebop, and at 7:30 p.m. for my French lesson. So please, guys, keep going with your content. Lashes Journey. I love watching you and your family journeys. Big Time Drum. I enjoy watching you playing the drums in all kinds of forms. JP, I love your motivation and your drive to get the community to build itself better. I love the recent guests that you're having on your show, and really uh, driving the home that we in the Black community need to do better, not only for the men in our community but for the women as well. Blind Guy, his wife, their life. I love how you are getting different guests on your show to do different things and talk about different topics that will help us either individually or as a community. Trash Can Waves, love your editing. Always hilarious to see that. Princess C, I, do you have a channel, girl? Come on. If you don't, get one. We need to see you. And if you do, I will be checking you out because I do want to make sure that we're all supporting each other. So if you guys are not subbed to each other, please go ahead and subscribe to each other. We're a great community. And if we don't support each other, nobody else will. So go out there, put your guys' playlist on loop. I know that's what I'm doing right now for Melissa Jane. I have one of her playlists on loop. Get the views up, watch, comment, subscribe, and let's support each other as best we can. So, as usual, guys, what my last words usually are for my lives is, if there's somebody in your life that you haven't said I love you to, or that you haven't hugged in a while, please go out and do that now. It's never too late. It's never too early. Have a great morning, and I will see you guys in the streams. Have a great day, guys, and I hope everything is in your favor today.